it's Adam back here, and today I have another video. This time it is my complete Clonearmycustoms collection, and I have built this army up over the past 2 years, and there's 31 figures, I believe, if I counted correctly. And yeah, I started collecting these around the end of 2014, and I'm really happy with the complete collection that I have now. And so I'll be going through it, 30 seconds, quick short reviews. Yeah, so we have them separated out into battalions or colors. Yeah, so starting off with the Wolf Pack. This is the Invert Wolf Commander. Sorry if the lighting's kind of bad. His stuff, or his visor, kind of puts a shadow on the rest of his body. But yeah, so this figure is really cool. I highly recommend him, actually. And yeah, he's really expensive though. He's around $30 with the capes. But overall, he is a really good figure to get, and he really adds some detail to your collection. So next is Commander Wolf. So Commander Wolf, I actually didn't get the capes because I got him at a convention, BrickCon 2015, I believe. But yeah, so I didn't get the capes, but he was way cheaper there, and yeah, so that's that. And next is a Wolfpack Trooper. So this figure is actually really cool too. I like him way better than Lego's version. He just has a lot more detail, and especially his shoulder pads. All the Wolfpack Troopers have the special design, which is really nice. And yeah, there's even back printing, and overall, really great figure. So next is Comet, I believe. It might be Boost. I'm pretty sure it's Comet, but I do not have one of the two, and I do believe this is Comet, and he is just amazing. The amount of detail, I could never make a custom minifigure of this. I've tried, but the amount of detail required for the helmet is really cool, and props to you guys if any of you have made custom Comets. But yeah, so that is the Wolfpack Battalion, all of the figures that I have. So now on to the 212th. Here is Commander Cody, iconic figure of Star Wars. He is up there with Captain Rex for being one of the most famous clone troopers. But yeah, he is really cool, and I like the color layout of him. And yeah, so he has some pretty cool printing. I really like this color on the belt. Really adds some nice, like, not really, just design in general. But yeah, so next is Waxer. This minifigure has pretty good printing, very good design on the Twi'lek up there, and the dash marks on either side. So yeah, his knee pads are really cool, and the chest, and the arms. So yeah, really cool figure there. And the 212th Basic Trooper, I believe this is actually a misprint that I got. It's kind of wacky, because if you see the color difference, you can see there's an obvious color difference. So I'm not sure if this was like just a misprint, or if maybe, I don't know, he was trying to give me one of the 327 troopers. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's still cool. I still keep him, obviously, but kind of wish he was a little bit more orange. I got him a while ago, so there's nothing I can do about it now. But then we have a very special minifigure. This is Commander Hornet. Commander Hornet is a limited edition figure from Clonearmycustoms, and he is a very cool figure. This he has almost Sev-like detailing, which I think is he actually does. it's a mix of Sev and Scorch, but the color design is different, and the helmet design is definitely different. But he definitely resembles Sev a lot more. So yeah, he is on his own. He was not part of any battalion. So I have 7 501st, one of which I'm actually not sure, but I'll get to that later. So here's Captain Rex, iconic minifigure, very cool. I got Cape Madness capes for this because, again, I got at a convention, and Cape Madness capes are way cheaper to get than Clonearmycustoms. I would put my own capes on, but at this time I did not have my capes. So yeah, his helmet is really cool. The arms, I'll show those. So his cape is a wraparound, obviously, and he's got stripes on both sides. So then we have, I actually forget, oh, Havoc, that's right. But Havoc is also really cool. There was one problem with this minifigure. He has a little bit of design flaw up here. It's just black printing, I guess, that got a little mixed up, but overall it's really cool still. And his capes are really awesome. And the waist cape's already showing some wear, but I've had him for like a year and a half, and he's been sitting in a bin. So until recently, I started displaying them on base plates. But yeah, so he is very cool. He's got some nice arm printing, some chest printing, helmet. And next is probably one of my favorite out of the bunch. It's the 501st Invert Commander. So this minifigure is also very cool. I really like the design on him and everything. The blue color is very nicely done, and all the detail there. So yeah, he is pretty much just blue and white, I think, all around. The waist cape doesn't exactly match the color of the 501st, but doesn't really bother me. So this minifigure, I'm not sure. I always include him in my CAC collection, but I believe this is actually a minifig for you, but he has a Clonearmycustoms helmet, and yeah, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on him. So here is Echo. Echo is very cool. This is the ARC Trooper version, as you can see by his helmet. And he has very nice torso, leg, and arm printing, and the helmet is pretty cool too. And yeah, the capes are also very nice. I really like the capes and the arm printing over here especially. Yeah, overall really cool figure. Then we have one of the few commandos. I think this is the only other commando I have. Niner. And he is also very, very cool. I really like the detailing and everything that went into him. As you can see, the arm printing is also very cool, and the backpack printing is very, very good, and the torso printing and everything. So yeah, that is that. And here is the final 501st figure, Sergeant Appo, complete with the macros. So yeah, he has 501st macros, very nice helmet, has the arrow, and 501st Trooper body. Very cool. And Commander Bly is actually not complete. I had to use his macros for a custom, but I have other macros here, but I have to remove the green before I can use them. So yeah, he's still cool without him. I would also highly recommend this figure, just because Commander Bly, you don't have to build up a huge army to follow him or make him blend in. He really just kind of blends in with the normal trooper crowd. So yeah, his capes are also very cool, and the tan color is very nice. So next, well, it's still the 327th. I'm actually not sure if Blitz was part of the 327th. He's very unique. I gave him a Cape Madness cape, and I actually had 2 of these, but I gave one of them away as a giveaway. But his helmet printing and torso and leg and arm printing is all fantastic, and the back too. The yellow color is really nice. It really gives him a blend-in look with the 327th. So yeah, next is the 327th Trooper. If you can see this, actually, there is a difference between his helmet and the other troopers' helmets. His visor is wider, which kind of makes sense because the troopers in the episode 3, I believe, their visors were actually way wider than the other ones. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. But yeah, so he has a yellow pauldron, tan waist cape, all the same, pretty much as Bly, just yellow instead of brown on the torso. Then we have a capeless Commander Thorn. A lot of these minifigures don't have capes because just didn't get them. But yeah, so Commander Thorn, very cool. He has a shock trooper body, which makes sense because he's basically part of that battalion. And his helmet is by far what stands out on this figure. The helmet design is very cool. And I would also highly recommend this figure. So yeah, he is also a little bit less expensive than the others that I have been recommending. So here is Devis. Devis is also very cool. He has a Commander Bly sort of look, but then he has some red shoulder pads and basically red all over, and some red macros to go with him, and a red striped helmet, as you can see. Oops. He also has a black cape, which is also very cool. And the final member of the regular Shock Trooper battalion is Commander Fox, and this figure is very, very cool. His waist cape is awesome, his visor is awesome, everything about this figure is amazing, and but there is a better version of him that I will be getting to after I do Commander Phil. And let me get his visor straight. Here we go. So Commander Phil, this is the recon version of him. He is the most detailed figure on the torso wise, anyway, and he has the unique design on the knee pads and everything, and he has a cool cape. It's kind of like already bent over, which is also very cool. Has a nice waist cape. But here is probably one of my most favorite Galactic Fox. So Galactic Fox is basically just Commander Fox, but his torso is colored in completely. He has gray instead of red, and he has a darker shade of red, which is also very, very cool. It's Magito, or Magito, however you say it. It's like that. It's for that planet, I believe, and he is a very amazing figure. Sorry if I'm going quick. My camera is about to die. So, yeah, we still have 2 more rows to get through. So here's the basic 91st Recon. I'm not going to go through them too much because Lego released one too, and it's pretty much exactly like that. Oops. Here is the Shadow Trooper. So the Shadow Trooper is black all over, then white in the visor, with black or white outlines on everything. This figure is also very cool. Oops. I would highly recommend this if you really like stealth kind of things. And here is the Recon version of that. Pretty much the same as the regular Recon Soldier, except black instead of white. And here is the 501st Shadow Commander. He has a 501st shoulder outline or figure outline, and where it's blue it's gray, and where it's white it's black. So pretty much everywhere it's colored in. And he is also very cool. I really liked him when I got him. But yeah, so here is Mixer, or I can't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Mixer, because Mixer is the blue one. Yeah, I can't remember, but he has a very cool lime green color. He was featured in the Camino episodes, and yeah, very cool. So here is ARC Trooper Buzz. Buzz is one of my favorite ARC Troopers. He wasn't actually an ARC Trooper in the series, but he looks very cool in the armor, and his cape especially is very cool. So here is ARC Trooper Colt. ARC Trooper Colt is another really cool ARC Trooper. If I had to choose between ARC Trooper Colt and Buzz, I would choose Buzz, just because I like that color design. But overall, really cool figure, nice cape design, good color scheme. This is a dark, it's a grayish blue. And then here is Commander Keller, by far one of the best figures out of this bunch. And he has a very cool cape. Really like the feel of it, and this part right here, very cool. And yeah, that is that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Clonearmycustoms collection, and yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and this is goodbye, and have a nice day.